Michael "Monster" Todd is a living legend in the world of arm wrestling. With an incredible 23 world titles and 36 national titles, he has proven himself as one of the sport's most dominant forces. Known for his unbreakable spirit and signature King's move, Todd has taken down some of the biggest names in arm wrestling. But with greatness comes controversy. Over the years, Michael has ended up on the wrong side of arm wrestling fans. Today, we're taking a deep dive into arm wrestling's very own monster, who has left an unforgettable mark on the sport. Michael "Monster" Todd was born on June 12, 1973, in Little Rock, Arkansas, where a culture of strength and competition surrounded him from an early age. He was a big fan of combat sports and managed to get a black belt in Taekwondo. But with time, arm wrestling became his big passion, mostly thanks to his dad. Growing up, his father would often test his strength in friendly arm wrestling matches, sparking a fire for the sport in young Michael. But it wasn't until his senior year of high school, at the age of 17, that Todd stumbled upon an arm wrestling tournament at the Saline County Fair. This was Michael's first opportunity to shine. He secured third place, a surprising result that fueled his ambition and marked the beginning of his journey into professional arm wrestling. Following his first taste of competition, Todd took matters into his own hands, organizing local arm wrestling tournaments at his boys' club. This hands-on experience not only sharpened his skills, but also built his confidence. The most surprising aspect, Michael had no coach. He learned the ins and outs of the game on his own.
The competitors grab each other's non-active hand instead of the now used pegs. Todd would compete in the tournament and receive third place.
By 1992, he was ready to enter the professional scene, setting the stage for a remarkable career in arm wrestling. That year, he made his first appearance at the U.S. Nationals. However, true success didn't come overnight. He didn't win his first tournament, but he continued to participate in matches over the years while working as a body transformation coach on the side. It took years of dedication and relentless effort before Todd claimed his first national title in 2000. This victory proved his resilience and solidified his place among the sport's elite. Over the next few years, Michael continued to sweep the competition at both national and regional competitions, becoming one of the first champions of the Arm Wars Super Series. He even managed to defeat Marcio Barboza and Neil Pickup,
Michael Todd retains the title,
the man who gave him the well-deserved nickname Monster. And so Michael rode that wave of success, ending up with an impressive 23 world titles and 36 national titles today. The secret to Michael's winning streak is definitely his insane training regimen. According to him, "I have always trained like an athlete, wanting my entire body to be strong. But the key to being good at arm wrestling is training the hand and wrist, which I now do daily." As for his technique, Todd's arm wrestling style is defined by his mastery of the King's move, a highly debated technique in the sport. This defensive maneuver involves lowering his body beneath the table, while keeping one hand on the peg and his elbow on the pad, creating a bone lock that makes it difficult for opponents to apply force without risking injury. What's more, critics of the King's move often view it as a way to exploit the rules rather than engage in a straightforward competition. This perception can lead to debates about what constitutes fair play in arm wrestling, as some feel it undermines the athleticism and skill typically showcased in the sport. That said, Todd developed the King's move out of necessity after injuries limited his range of motion. He once explained, "Most of my injuries occurred when I did not have health insurance, so I would either train through the injury or around the injury. Coming back from my left elbow, coming apart literally meant starting over with the lightest weights I had ever lifted." While his passion is appreciable, it had long-term consequences as he was left with a locked elbow.
His elbow joint is developing a lock at an angle, essentially making it impossible to straighten out completely. Although drawing out a fair amount of criticism and controversy in the then relatively popular arm wrestling forums.
And so Michael came up with the King's move. He said, "I started using it out of necessity. I would drop my body down to increase the height of my hand since I couldn't close my hand closer to my shoulder." While some critics argue the move should be banned, others see it as a brilliant display of strategy and adaptability. Despite the controversy, Todd has been able to take down opponents like Richard Lupks in 2012 at the Wounded Warrior Benefit and Dmitry Trubin in 2017 at the Arnold Classic.
Monster Michael Todd. Michael Todd with the transition.
However, as the spotlight on the sports grew brighter, Michael found himself facing a lot of scrutiny from fans over the move. In fact, one of Todd's most controversial moments went down in 2018 when he took on Devin Larratt in a title versus title super match. Todd won the match 3-2, securing the WAL right-hand heavyweight title while retaining his super heavyweight title. However, his win was more than controversial. To this day, fans believe that the referee favored Todd, leading to accusations of bias and unfair judging. What's more, a large majority of fans believe, based on performance alone, that Larratt should have walked away with the win. Michael is well aware of the controversy the match caused, as it led to a years-long beef between him and Larratt.
I'm the most hated guy in arm wrestling.
Yeah, you're like...
The hate comes from the 2018 WAL World Championship. Devin Larratt had arm wrestled Thor, the arm wrestled Shaq, got 20+ PVs, so he's the most famous arm wrestler in the world. He's everyone's hero. He had been the 2017 heavyweight champ. I'd been the 2017 super heavyweight champ. They unified the divisions, and everyone's just saying Devin's gonna be the champ. I'm like, dude, Devin's the skinny guy champ. People are overlooking me. I'm like, dude, I'm the super heavyweight champ. He's the heavyweight champ. We would go to war, 5 rounds. I ended up beating 3-2. Well, that becomes the most controversial win in history, and I had this legion of Devin Larratt fans, and just hate me. So then there's this rivalry between me and Devin that really didn't really exist, but now it is because people push for it.
That said, Michael's match with Devin was not the only one that got him in trouble with fans. The never-ending match between him and Jerry Caderet in the WAL 506 title match is also a hot topic among arm wrestling fans today. For starters, throughout the match, Mike kept talking to his wife about how he had injured his arm.
He injured his arm, and generally upping the dramatics to a maximum.
Things only got worse towards the end of the last match. The strap became loose and the referee called for a restart, which made Michael mad in more ways than one. He started going around, demanding a win.
And I love this dude. I love this dude.
So Neil is over there with him. Michael Todd continues to claim victory.
Out of the strap.
Last push.
Get a different set of rules for somebody else.
Mike ended up getting the win, but the match went down as the longest match in WAL history, garnering significant controversy.
Well, I'm here with Monster Michael Todd after what I can only describe as the most unusual championship match I've ever seen contested, ever, in the sport of arm wrestling.
I think you meant awesome.
Unusual.
Oh, awesome. Same thing, yes.
You know, I've been doing this for 31 years, and that was strange on so many levels.
And so Michael went from being the monster to under-the-table Todd, a nickname that left a stain on his otherwise stellar career. However, despite the hiccups in his career, Michael Todd is still a big name in the sport. Apart from competing in his matches, Michael runs a personal training and body transformation business, the Monster Factory, along with his wife, Rebecca Todd, a 6-time national champion. He also tried his hand at tournament organizing by hosting a series of competitions under the Monster Factory. In these, he hosted matches between prominent and less popular names in the sport and streamed them online.
Pumped for this match. He's
Very exciting match. Let's get to the action and send it over to Luke Falsher, our WAF Master Referee.
Beyond competition, Todd is also passionate about promoting arm wrestling on a global scale. He has shown support for initiatives like India's Pro Panja League, which aims to bring the sport to a wider audience. At the end of the day, Michael's dedication to the sport extends beyond his personal success. He seeks to inspire and cultivate the next generation of arm wrestlers, ensuring the sport continues to grow and evolve. That's a wrap for today. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if you guys enjoyed it. Until next time.